when I was watching him in training at times and in games, I'd think, how are you not at Real Madrid or a Barca? Because he was technically that good. He was above anyone else.
Right, no, it's good to see you guys out in your hometown of Shenfield now, in your local, The Rose, talking about our all-time West Ham 11. It's going to be tough. There's going to be a few positions I think we're going to struggle with. Centre mid, obviously, going to be one.
I think your mates come into it a little bit as well. For
sure.
me, because people don't think they're the best players, but when you've played with them, you realise how good they are. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But yeah, we played with some wonderful players. Like I said, a lot of people are going to get disappointed, but we can only pick 11. Straight off the bat, goalkeepers.
See, straight away it's hard, isn't it? Do you know what? When I come through into the team, Jimmy Walker was playing, and I loved Jim. You know, like he gave me so much confidence, even from goal.
That's the thing with a team like this. You say mates get involved, but it's the whole package, isn't it? The training ground, the banter, and all that. So
I think Fabianski.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I think just because of how well we've done, and also how calm he is. You know, you see goalies jumping up and screaming at defenders and all that stuff. He gives everyone such a calm presence.
You can see that from off the pitch, to be fair, looking at it.
And for me, he's all round everything. He's one of the best.
Nice. I didn't even think, obviously, because I haven't played with him, but it's a great shout. We'll go with that. Fabianski. I think we both agree straight away. Krezi?
Krez, yeah.
There's no argument, is there?
Krez is one of them that you don't appreciate until he's gone. We missed him for a month or so. Technically, he's got a wonderful left foot, and for what we paid for him, £4 million, I think, he's been an unbelievable servant for the club, and he's going to be really hard to replace. I'm sure you'd agree.
Yeah, definitely. I was lucky enough to play with him towards the end. I was as well. The only one I was thinking from our early days was Conch.
Yeah, I think with their left foots, they're a little bit similar, aren't they? How technically good they are. I only played with Conch for a year or so playing with Krez for like 7-8 years now. He's a top player and obviously a top person as well.
Yeah. Zaba, Lucas Neal.
I was just about to say, Lucas was really important for me, I think, when I come into the team.
He was a good skipper, wasn't he?
No, he was great.
I was saying, remember that 2007 when we stayed up? He was big, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The dresser and the bits he was doing and all that. And
took the lads out, and he was good. So I'd say him.
I played next to him. I played right centre half next to him, and right back. I hadn't played a lot that year, and he was brilliant for me as well. So
yeah, no, he was really good. And one of them as well that we're probably a little bit unfortunate that we got him in the end of his career. Same as like Zaba as well. Zaba was top class, but we got them at the end of their careers, you know, instead of.
They've both done really well.
Yeah, they've both done great.
So we'll go Lucas right back.
Yeah.
I'd have to go Winston, I think. Winston and Gabs, the amount of improvement I saw in Winston as a centre half was phenomenal. Winston and Gabs were the first two to come into my mind, boys I played with. Do you agree, Winston? No, you think you're going back?
This is tough for me. Winston was top class. You've got Tonks. You've also got Oggy. You know what I mean? Oggy's been 6-7 years. Yeah. He's been top. Anton, when he come through, like Gabs as well. I love playing with Gabs. He was unreal.
I say Gabs because he's my mate.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say
he's one of them you've talked about before.
Yeah,
until you play with him, you don't get it, do you?
Yeah, no, exactly. And obviously you two come together, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I think for me, Winston coming to the club as no one knowing who he was really. How much he improved, didn't he, James?
Yeah,
like he was, and then he become a top player for us. And then we got you, haven't we?
It hasn't got to be me. I wouldn't put myself in my team.
Would you not?
Nah, of course not.
I done one of these the other day, and they asked me to pick a five-a-side team, and I'll put you in that. I don't think people realised how technically good you was. Mate, you don't play at the level you played at for that long if you're not good enough.
Nah,
simple as. So yeah, I'd always have you in my team. I'd even have you now if you was fit.
I'm fitter now than I was. Go on, we'll go with that then. Winston and me?
Yeah. Mate, this is hard, man. Yeah. Like Deck would be in there for sure.
I think it's a bog standard we're both going to have Deck in our team. So why don't we have Deck sitting?
Yeah.
And then go for like a diamond, shall we? You're obviously in it.
Okay, thank you.
I spoke about it a lot since you was here. I know you're sat next to me, but the best player I've ever played with. What used to do is, for me as a centre half, how easy you made it for us boys playing at the back. Give you the ball anywhere. Very rarely gave it away, did you?
This is like a love scene.
I know, isn't it? Start snogging, isn't it? 1996, last time you gave it away, I think.
That was under 12s, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
But no, seriously, Ginger, I appreciate that. I'd always have Scotty in my team.
Yeah, that's the three we were talking about, Deck, you and Scotty. It's just the way we shuffle them about. There's no argument, I don't think, with them three. Let's get 3 attacking players in. Doesn't matter where they're playing.
Right.
Who's where, right, left. 3 of the best attackers that we've played with. I know for a fact Dimmy's got to go in your team.
I'd always have Dimmy and Carlos. Obviously, that I didn't play with them for years, but the impact they made on the club was just like immense. Dimmy done things that year that I didn't think was possible on a football pitch.
He won us games single-handed.
Yeah, and then kicks. Carlos was the same, wasn't he? That year we stayed up.
It's a mad one with Carlos, wasn't it? He didn't see a lot from him, did we?
No.
He just turned it on, didn't he, for like 9 games?
It was like he could actually switch it on.
We spoke about it before. You're talking about players who go flat out in training. I think like to think me and you went flat out in training.
Yeah, that's why I can't walk now.
What, from me?
But Carlos, you thought he sort of took it easy because he knew how good he could be on a Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. Dimmy's similar as well, but he used to do mad stuff in training, and then he'd do it as well on a Saturday. The 3 attacking players, Carlos and Dimmy, got to be in the thing. We've got 1 more attacking player, someone who created chances, scored goals, made the magic happen.
I think you've got to go for Yossi, mate, only because of the teams he went to after us. Yeah. He played for Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal, right? You do not play for them clubs unless you're a top player. I think I'd go for them 3 probably.
Yossi,
just on pure ability and skill. Like there's other players I would put in because I loved playing with them and I loved their company and as people. But actually on pure like changing games.
Yeah, yeah. They're hard to beat, and like I say, we play with some unreal players, international players, but for 3 lads to do what they've done and change games that they did, I think it's got to be them 3. So we go Greeny. No, we didn't. Fabi. Who'd we go right back? Lucas.
You.
Me. Winston. Cressy. You, Deck. And Scotty, just doing what you want in there. Carlos, Yossi, and Dimmy up top. A bit off piece, and it's going to be a tough one for you. Who would you say is the technically best player you played with at West Ham in all your years? I know the man you are, you won't want to disrespect anyone for the great players you played with, but there must be one in your head.
I think Dimmy for that season was just unplayable at times. As in how good he was for that season and a half, he was phenomenal. Like technically phenomenal. The goal, the free kicks, the goals he scored. When I was watching him in training at times and in games, I'd think, how are you not at Real Madrid or a Barca? Because he was technically that good. He was above anyone else, so he'd probably have to be him.
You could go worst player, but we gotta round it up eventually. Nobes, absolute pleasure, geezer.
Love you, man.
Love you, boy. Speak to you soon.